In an era where every handshake and contract seemed to cross international borders, the gravity-defying flywheel of globalization has begun its descent. Amidst trade wars, pandemics, and national security concerns, an age-old specter reemerges: protectionism. Like gravitational waves altering the cosmos, this shift from open borders and free trade toward guarded territories and tariff barriers poses profound challenges and opportunities. It forces a reevaluation of economic strategies, from macro-governmental policies to micro-business operations. The heralds of globalization promised unprecedented economic integration, growth, and shared prosperity. However, the results were unevenly distributed, planting seeds of discontent among communities left behind. A potent combination of economic anxieties, fueled by job displacement and stagnating middle-class incomes, political nationalism, and social upheaval has catalyzed a shift towards protectionist policies. Countries are increasingly prioritizing national interests, which manifests in stricter trade policies, higher tariffs, and a general skepticism toward multinational agreements. Parallel to economic factors, political shifts have significantly spurred protectionist attitudes. Populist leaders harness nationalistic sentiments, advocating for our jobs and our industries, appealing to a base of citizens who perceive globalization as a threat rather than an opportunity. Meanwhile, the strategic decoupling, especially between major powers like the USA and China, signals a deeper geopolitical reorientation. This division is evident in technology and supply chain reconsiderations, urging countries to rethink dependence on global networks. The social ramifications are equally poignant. Amidst the resurgence of identity politics, economic sovereignty becomes a rallying cry against global interdependence, which is seen as diluting national identity and autonomy. The COVID-19 pandemic underscored vulnerabilities associated with interconnected economies, thereby boosting governmental and public support for more insular, self-reliant economic policies. As nations erect trade barriers, the immediate effect is the reconfiguration of international trade architectures. These changes manifest through increased costs, disruptions in supply chains, and shifts in trade alliances. Economies heavily reliant on exports face significant setbacks as their goods become less competitive due to added tariffs and non-tariff barriers. Conversely, domestic industries in protectionist states may initially benefit from reduced foreign competition, potentially leading to short-term job growth and industrial expansion. Furthermore, while protectionism might invigorate sectors shielded from international competition, the broader economic implications can be detrimental. Consumers often face higher prices and limited choices. Inefficiencies can increase as industries lose the pressure to innovate and improve under the comforting shade of governmental support. These dynamics can lead to a net negative impact on national economies, potentially stirring unrest once the initial euphoria of protectionist gains fades. Global economic cooperation, crucial for addressing transnational challenges like climate change and pandemics, dwindles as countries turn inwards. This retreat from collaborative problem-solving and shared scientific advancement may delay global responses to crises that do not respect national boundaries. Sectorial impact: manufacturing, technology, and agriculture. Manufacturing sectors across the globe are experiencing a renaissance of sorts in protectionist economies due to reduced foreign competition. However, this resurgence might be superficial if these industries fail to innovate. In technology, protectionism induces a bifurcation of tech ecosystems, leading to divergent standards and increased costs for developing and maintaining compatible systems across borders. Agriculture presents a mixed bag. Short-term subsidies and tariffs may provide immediate relief to local farmers competing with international agribusiness. However, long-term impacts could include retaliatory tariffs, which can devastate farmers reliant on export markets. Agricultural sectors also risk falling behind in best practices and technologies developed through international cooperation, potentially affecting long-term sustainability and productivity. The future of global economic policies and protectionism. The tug-of-war between globalization and protectionism will likely continue as economies and political landscapes evolve. While the allure of protectionism is strong in times of economic distress and political upheaval, the inevitable inefficiencies and global challenges it brings to the fore might catalyze a rethinking or recalibration. Predictions are tenuous, but it is plausible that a hybrid approach could emerge, where strategic autonomy in essential sectors combines with selective participation in global trade. Such balanced approaches could potentially mitigate the extremes of both globalization and protectionism, fostering robust, resilient economies capable of navigating the complexities of the 21st century. The shift from globalization to protectionism marks a pivotal chapter in the story of global economics. How nations navigate this transformation will shape the contours of international relations, trade, and domestic economic health for decades to come. Balancing the scales between protecting local industries and engaging in global commerce will require nuanced, agile policies and a deep understanding of both economic fundamentals and international dynamics.